누구도 그를 대신할 순 없어. 우리는 못해. 고마워 소니. 당신은 전설이에요. 소니 고마워요. 손흥민이 10년 만에 토트넘을 떠나는 순간에 전 세계가 눈물 바다가 되었습니다. 마지막 경기 후 토트넘 선수들은 6만여 한국 팬들의 보는 앞에서 손흥민을 둘러싸고 헝가리를 쳐주었습니다. 감동적인 역사의 한 순간이었습니다. 토트넘 마지막 경기에서 손흥민은 결국 눈물을 감추지 못했습니다. 손흥민은 지난 3일 서울 월드컵 경기장에서 뉴캐슬의 친선 경기를 끝으로 토트넘 선수단과의 작별을 알렸습니다. 손흥민을 보러 온 6만여 명이 넘는 한국 팬들과 이 경기를 시청하는 영국을 비롯한 전 세계 축구 팬들은 손흥민과 함께 울었습니다. 손흥민은 행복한 축구로 많은 이들을 행복하게 해주었습니다. 하지만 손흥민은 슬퍼하는 팬들에게 끝이 아니라고 말했습니다. 손흥민이 토트넘에서 마지막 경기를 마치고 하루인 4일 유럽 축구 이적 시장 전문가 파브리치오 로마노 기자는 히어리고를 발표했습니다. 예상했던 대로 손흥민의 LAFC 이적이 확정됐고 이적료는 1,500만 유로, 한화로 약 242억 원 이상의 이적료를 받게 될 것이라고 했습니다. 기브미 스포츠는 손흥민의 이적료를 2천만에서 2,600만 달러로 예상했습니다. 몇몇 언론은 이번 겨울 MR 라테라스를 미드스브로에서 영입하기 위해 지출한 2,200만 달러가 최고 이적료인데 손흥민은 이를 경신할 것이라고 했습니다. 미국 CBS는 손흥민이 미국에 온다는 것이 확실해지자 특집 방송으로 손흥민이 어떤 선수인지 얼마나 가치가 있는지를 보도했습니다. 영국 출신 축구 전문가 JD 다이어는 손흥민에 대해 놀라운 발언까지 했습니다.
He is the equivalent to a David Beckham, an Allen Iverson, a Ronaldo in terms of within his community. So when he steps into those rooms and he steps into those showcases, you're now talking about it's a family day out. Let's everybody go and watch Son. I was thinking when I was coming into the studio today about how I was going to try to summarize this, because sometimes we throw around this word all the time, legend, and it sticks on some people and it sticks on others. But he truly is a Premier League legend. He's a Spurs legend, and what he's done for football, especially in the Asian community, he's transcended the game to a completely different plateau. I just think when you look at what he's done and when we take a step back, Heung-min Son is really going to go down as one of the greatest players ever played in the English Premier League. But it's not just what he's done on the field, not just because of he's been named as club captain. It's who he is as a person. You can't help but fall in love with his personality, the way that he is infectious in terms of his energy, and he's just an incredible embodiment of what I would call what a good professional should be. He really does support the game in terms of its globalization, but then also understands the responsibilities and conducts himself both on and off the field in such an incredible manner. And we can sit and we can look at all of the stats in terms of like his EPL stats in terms of assists. I mean, the first Asian player to win a Golden Boot, 5th all time in terms of goal scorer in the club's history. And we already know in terms of the goals and assists and where he's going to weigh up in terms of so many other players that have come and tried to pave the way. But I just think to myself, the Premier League is really losing someone who I think transcends the game. And the MLS is now going to have an open doors for someone to look after him, because he really is a special soul, he's a special person, and he seems to brighten up any sort of environment that he goes into. And I think it's so fitting in the way that the club has done it, the way that he's done it, and being able to go out in his own home country, in his hometown, in front of what's going to be probably hundreds of thousands of people that are going to come out, in terms of the people outside of the stadium, inside of the stadium, the rapture and the applause that he's going to get. It truly is going to transcend football, and that's going to be one of the most iconic moments, really.
Yeah, and an emotional spectacle without question, him going back home to play this game. And I think it's worth kind of sticking on that point of that being the location. I think, obviously, we talk about major European football, and your Germanys, your Italys, and your Frances, your Englands produce so many great players, and they just play in the league week in, week out, and you care about the player that's on your team. But for countries that aren't necessarily big footballing powers, to have a Heung-min Son come into the Premier League and become one of the stars, and in some ways Tottenham become the team of South Korea as a result of this one player. It's so interesting, obviously, coming from my perspective as an American. Christian Pulisic represents that to a lot of people. Oh man, one of our own is going towards these big European giants and playing, and obviously others have followed him. But I think there's that feeling of, oh man, we are actually, as a country, making an impact on this enormous footballing institution. That's what Son means to a lot of people, millions of people. And play for LAFC, worth noting that this is one of the areas in the entire world where there are more Koreans than any other place besides South Korea. Close to 250,000 people in Los Angeles are of Korean descent. There's a whole town, Koreatown, and the stadium is about 15 minutes away from this area of Los Angeles. You can just imagine the scenes that there are going to be in Los Angeles, game in and game out. This is, for me, one of the perfect moves for MLS to make. This is obviously a league that's trying to grow globally with their TV deal with Apple, and they have a local community that they can dial into as well, of expats, of people that are living in an area that will get behind this player. I can't imagine a more hand-in-glove fit off the field. I guess the question would be on the field, but certainly off the field for Son moving to Los Angeles.
I'm going to tell you now, this is what we talk about, and I know that I'm new to this country, but this is the beauty of immigration, because right here you're about to see a superstar who can go and transcend the game and open up football, which is a global game, into a whole new community, because now it becomes a household conversation. He is the equivalent to a David Beckham, an Allen Iverson, or Ronaldo in terms of within his community. So when he steps into those rooms and he steps into those showcases, you're now talking about, it's a family day out. Let's everybody go and watch Son. It's a, I want to bring my cousins, I want to bring my grandmother, I want to bring everybody that's possibly to showcase what he represents, which is he transcends the game. He is icon. I know we've said that a couple of times today, but I really want people to really understand what I mean when I say iconic. Because of who he is and how he conducts himself, he is about to transcend the game within the MLS, on the field, in a completely different way. You're about to get yourself LAFC, an incredible player who's still going to be hungry and still want to get goals.
JD 다이어의 말대로 지금 LA 한인 커뮤니티는 술렁이고 있으며 한인들뿐만 아니라 LA는 물론 다른 MLS 구단 팬들까지도 흥분감을 감추지 못하고 있습니다. 현지 팬들은 토요일 LAFC 파이어 경기 티켓을 이미 구매했어요. 손흥민이 카메오로 나온다면 정말 멋질 것 같아요. 내일 밤에는 소고기, 불고기, 밥, 한국식 가지 반찬, 그리고 김치를 먹을 거예요. 솔직히 우연의 일치지만 손흥민을 기리기 위해 토트넘이나 태극전사 유니폼을 입고 먹을지도 몰라요. 그가 교체될 때 꽤 심한 충격을 받았어요. LAFC 경기는 볼 수 있으면 보겠지만 이상할 것 같아. 이 선수는 케인보다 더 강해요 라고 말했습니다. CBS에서 손흥민 LAFC 이적 소식을 알리는 방송에 한 아스널 출신 선수가 이런 댓글을 달았습니다. 25년 동안 아스널에서 선수 생활을 해왔는데 소니는 제가 진심으로 존경하는 토트넘 선수 중 한 명입니다. 그는 경기장 안팎에서 100% 완벽한 기량을 보여줍니다. 팀 동료들과 스태프들은 항상 그가 라크룸에서 가장 친절한 사람이라고 말했습니다. 훌륭한 선수에게 마땅한 환송입니다. 미국 ESPN에서도 손흥민의 LAFC 행에 대해서 분석하며 손흥민이 떠난 후에 프리미어에서 생겨날 놀라운 현상에 대해서도 말했습니다.
On to LAFC, do you like it?
Yeah, I think so. I think LAFC is one of the more recognizable, if not one of the newer brands in MLS, but also one of the more recognizable brands in Major League Soccer. And I think he brings still a player with a lot of quality, a lot of experience, a lot of success. There is a large Korean population in LA as well, so it would address that as well. Not that LAFC is struggling with fans because they pack that stadium all the time. But it's just, it gives LAFC, a team that is always discussed as being one of the favorites in Major League Soccer to win MLS Cup, it gives them a different profile. It escalates and elevates the profile of this club from being a contender to, hey, this is now at a level where we can talk Inter Miami, we can talk LAFC, we can talk Messi on one side, Son on the other side. We have our superstar and the player that we can build around. Having said that, they've tried to do that in the past. They've tried to do it with Gareth Bale, and you could say that didn't quite work out, although as I've mentioned in the past in this show, he scored one of the most important goals in LAFC history to get that MLS Cup into a penalty kick shootout, which eventually they won. And they also tried with Olivier Giroud, and that did not work. So somewhere in between, I think, is Son. I still think that he probably has a good couple of years in him, and in doing that, that's where I think he elevates the profile of LAFC. As in terms, you asked Don the question of legacy there for Son. If you asked one manager specifically in the Premier League as to who they think was the most dangerous player against their team, and it may just be my observation bias, but I have to imagine Pep Guardiola says, thank the Lord this guy is going somewhere else. Because every time that Spurs was playing, seemingly the Spurs were playing against Manchester City, even when Manchester City were at their best, it was Son that in the counterattack was killing Manchester City. And that's the image that I have of Son in the Premier League.
영국 매체 BBC는 최근 고별전을 마친 손흥민을 돌아보며 토트넘이 얼마나 공허할지에 대해서 다뤘습니다. 무엇보다 중요한 건 팀이 미치는 영향인데 2024-2025 시즌 토트넘의 리그 24경기 중 손흥민을 선발로 뛴 경기의 승률은 42%였습니다. 하지만 손흥민이 결정한 14경기에선 단 1승에 그쳤습니다. 손흥민은 단순히 골을 넣는 것 뿐만 아니라 토트넘의 캡틴으로 팀의 단합과 정신에 엄청난 역할을 했다고 했습니다. 한 토트넘 팬은 이 클럽의 영입 선수든 아카데미 졸업생이든 세계적인 선수들이 아무리 많이 들어오더라도 손흥민 같은 선수는 다시는 만날 수 없을 겁니다. 경기장 안팎에서 수준급이었고 모두에게 사랑받았으며 오랫동안 토트넘의 얼굴이었고 영원히 기억될 겁니다. 손흥민이 우리와 함께하지 않는다는 게 너무 어색할 것 같아요. 영원히 그리울 거예요 라고 말했습니다. 손흥민은 다른 구단 선수나 팬들에게도 존경받는 선수였습니다. 손흥민이 떠난다는 소식은 영국의 토트넘 팬들에게 너무나도 슬픈 일이었는데 다른 팀 팬들뿐만 아니라 축구 해설가들과 전문가들 모두 아쉬움을 나타내고 있습니다. 영국 토크 스포츠에서 DJ 마제스틱이 축구 감독 출신 앨런 파디와 함께 나왔는데 마제스틱은 손흥민을 위한 헌정 콘텐츠를 만들었다고 했습니다.
So yeah, I have created this. It is my tribute to Heung-min Son, the Spurs captain who is leaving to go to LAFC after 10 years at Spurs.
We'll always have yesterday.
You and Harry, man, what a combination. A legend for your club and a legend for your nation. Goal against Burnley, what a sensation. Even won a Puska for your marvellous creation. In the 100 club, led us to a trophy. Golden Boot winner, no denying he's an OG. I had to do this song just to show our gratitude. What an inspiration, so humble with your attitude. And now you're leaving us, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you for the memories and ending on a high. Wherever you end up, this will always be your home. One day you will return like a king to claim the throne. And I'm with Madders, think of Spurs, you think of Son. Our fans will keep on singing for you long after you're gone. Nice one, Sonny. Nice one, Son. And as you walk away, the Spurs go marching on.
얼마 전 메디슨은 손흥민이 다시 돌아올 거라는 희망을 말했습니다. 메디슨이 지난 뉴캐슬전에서 부상을 당해 나가 안타까움을 줬는데 그럼에도 자신의 SNS에 손흥민에 대한 선물로 2분짜리 영상을 업로드했습니다. 영상 안에는 토트넘에서 손흥민과 함께했던 모든 순간이 담겨 있었습니다. 여기에 이렇게 적었습니다. 10년 전 어린 시절 이곳에 왔잖아. 이제 넌 전설이자 가장 친한 친구 중 한 명을 남겨두고 떠났어. 넌 토트넘의 소니야. 항상 사랑해, 형. 손흥민은 토트넘은 물론 전세계 축구인들에게 다른 축구 스타와는 다른 모습을 보여주었습니다. 손흥민은 이들에게 큰 감동을 주었습니다. 한 해의 팬은 자신이 왜 그토록 소니를 외쳤는지 이렇게 말했습니다. 손, 당신은 2세대 최고의 축구 홍보 대사입니다. 전세계 팬들에게 희망과 사랑 그리고 미소를 선사했습니다. 우리는 돈, 사회적 지위 그리고 명예를 쫓는 세대이지만 예외가 있습니다. 바로 당신입니다. 당신의 행적이 정말 자랑스럽습니다. 당신보다 훨씬 낮은 선수들이 엄청난 연봉을 받는 것을 보면서도 당신은 목표와 목적을 위해 흔들리지 않았습니다. 당신은 진정한 클래스의 정의이며 영원히 우리 마음속에 남을 것입니다. 이상 쓸멍이었습니다.
쓸모왕 모두가 놀라 내가 쓸모를 만든다 여긴 내 나라 세상 끝까지 춤춰 자유롭게 쓸모없는 건 없어 모두 반짝이게 빛나는 별처럼 나를 따라와 쓸모왕이 되자 모두 환호하라 쓸모왕 모두가 놀라 내가 쓸모를 만든다 여긴 내 나라 세상 끝까지 춤춰 자유롭게 쓸모없는 건 없어 모두 반짝이게